Salam. So, as amazing as SharePoint lists are, there are two limitations which we all possibly have, or many of us have encountered. One of them being this one over here. The query cannot be completed because the number of lookup columns it contains exceeds the threshold. Okay, so basically, I think you are allowed a maximum of 12 lookup columns in a list view, which include people columns. All right. And the other limitation is that you're only allowed to display a maximum of 5,000 items in your list view, as you can see over here. So here's a list view that limits the display, I think I've included only like the first or the most recent 1,000 items. And I'm not displaying all these person or people columns over here. It's only a selection of them. If I actually show you on the back end how many people columns there are 15 person group columns. Okay, so back to the list. Okay, that's the default view, all items. Okay, so back to the view, which allows me to display the items. And you can see here there's 5,028 items. So instead of using the out of the box grid view, we can use the solution over here. Basically, it's a page with an interface and allows you to determine how many items you want to fetch. So let's fetch the preset value of 100, fetch items, and then we can display it over here. Okay, so I don't have all the columns populated, but I think some items do have, or maybe not of these that we're displaying over here. But yeah, all 15 person columns display over here, right? And whichever other columns we want to display, including the author column, which is a created by and modified by columns, and created by and modified by date, and whichever other columns we want to display over here. We are also able to search the rows of this table over here. So if we were to search, say, a value of 4,000, that will bring back all rows with a column value equal to 4,000, or that includes 4,000, which this ID column has a value of 4,000. But let's say something like we could also search by created time. So let's say 15, 1353, 36, and these two items are returned. Okay, and this solution can be customized, the look and feel, uh, how the search or the filters work, and so on and so forth. On this specific version of the solution, I also included an edit link column. So if we were to click on this edit link over here, it opens up the item form. We're able to make changes to the list item. The other feature of the solution, if you export it to Excel, you open the file. So I have LibreOffice installed over here. Instead of usually when you export a list into Excel, there's I think usually displays the email with some funny characters before that, right? Um, but with this solution, you can actually export the user display name only, or whichever other value you wanna export. So yeah, so you have the export to Excel option. Let's go back to this page over here. Let's say you want to export 5,000 items or view 5,000 items, right? And we have filter options that you can include here as well. So let's start fetching items. Show full screen table. So now you can see this is ordered descending by ID. So you can see there's 5028, and we scroll down. There's a far way to scroll down, and you can see all these items display over here. Right. So yeah, that is the solution. Thank you very much.